This is Heat 5 of the 500 Freestyle. Lane 1, Bryce Mendez, North Carolina. 2, Max Evans Nolan of Waukesha Express. 3, Michael Curley, Highlander. 4, Morgan Latimer, Poseidon. 5, Anton Janik, Rockville, Montgomery. 6, Morton Graverson, Mission, San Jose. 7, Mitchell Glander, Blue Tide. 8, Curtis Ratcliffe, Curl Burke. All right, just to clarify, in Heat 4, Owen Burns did post a 4:33.55. If he did indeed post a 4:27, that would have been a 23-second final 50. So, yeah, 4:33 is still a major swim. I think that'll be a time that will stand as the fastest swim of the day until we get to the circle seated heats at least. And we'll see some swimmers in the 4:20 range, mid 4:20s. Unless there's someone in these subsequent heats that will put up something pretty spectacular like Owen Burns did. You're wondering why Owen Burns was in that last heat. The way they seed times is they seed all the in a short course meet. They seed all the short course times in the faster heats. Then they seed all the long course qualifying times, and then they seed all the yards bonus times, those that didn't make the qualifying time in this event but make qualifying times in another event. And then they seed all the long course bonus times. A little complicated, but that's the way you have to seed the event. So Owen Burns was seated with, actually he had the only long course seated time. So he was pretty much all alone in that heat, probably knew he was going to be. So we're coming up to 300 yards and it's lane 8 that's leading. Curtis Ratcliffe of Curl Burke is at 2:43.15. Anton Janik of Rockville, Montgomery is holding on to second place. Morgan Latimer above him in lane 4 and third. Again, I can't stress enough, if you're a parent of one of these swimmers at this meet, you might want to give them a call, send them a text message, put on some shoes. A lot of swimmers walking around with bare feet, standing around the deck with bare feet, and probably one of the first things that will happen is they will start to feel cold. They probably think that they're okay, but it happens so quickly that they may not notice it until it's too late, that all of a sudden they've lost a lot of their body heat and it's hard to get back. Can't just jump in the shower and expect to warm up, or just to walk around and get their blood pumping. It's going to take a lot more than that. Right now we're in the final 50 yards of Heat 5, and Curtis Ratcliffe of Curl Burke in lane 8 is still leading over Anton Janik of Rockville, Montgomery. Sprint now for Anton Janik, but Curtis Ratcliffe will win the heat with a 4:36.04. Anton's just 2/10 behind with a 4:36.25. So a major drop for both of those swimmers.